Hello, it's Jang here with a look at a LEGO DC Superheroes set. This is Brainiac Attack, comes with officially 179 pieces. The figures here are Superman, Supergirl, Martian Manhunter, and of course, Brainiac. The three on the left each have the softer, newer style of cape that's very flowy, and you will get to see a couple of alternate faces on these. Take a look at these from the back. Of course, hit pause if you want to see anything for longer. There you go with the alternates, and also that lets you get to see the rest of the printing that's going on the backs of these torsos. And there are Superman and Supergirl with their alternate faces towards the front. This set also comes with one single super jumper piece that you can use with any of the heroes to get them to fly through the air. Now here's Brainiac's skull ship, and I think they did a nice job of setting up that skull face look on the front. You know, it's all brick built up, and it has some really good expressiveness to it. I think this is a nice design. It's kind of hinged back just a little bit to try to get it to integrate into the rest of the fuselage, but I wish that it integrated a little bit more, because as soon as you turn it from the side, you can see there's just a big old gap there, and it's really like this forehead section is just kind of attached. It's just kind of pasted onto the front and hinged from the bottom. I wish there was some way to get this kind of filled in a little bit more without covering up the large dome. It's important to have the large dome there, you know, just for kind of realism to the comic stuff. But I think this looks really good from the front. Just as soon as you start to turn it around from the sides, it kind of falls apart just a little bit. Nice choice with the pieces here, the way that kind of tails off towards the end, just tapers. You've got this adjustable flick fire missile over here that you can shoot, and on the other side you can also see you've got a couple of lasers, and that's supposed to come off easily because you're supposed to use this as a target with your super jumper. You're supposed to take one of your somebody like Superman and jump up there and hit this thing off. So it comes off very easily, maybe a little bit too easily, because just during normal play this can easily fall back. So that's a little bit annoying. If you play with it a lot, it will definitely get annoying that it comes out so frequently. You can try to bend this hose down a little bit. It's a really nice hose with the kind of translucent, milky, clear part, and then the neon yellowish green going down the middle. But if you can get that bent in a little bit more, it'll stay just a little bit better. On the back, you've got your engines, little rocket blast booster engines with the kind of different color there with that transparent dark pink. I really like the legs on this, the tentacle-like legs, the way that they just hang down, and you can adjust them to make them look different. Like you can turn this one around. You do want to have at least a couple on each side that are actually touching the ground so that it will continue to stand up properly, but this is nice. Just a couple of these pieces. These pieces have been around for a long time, but they're so well designed, and they let you get a lot of expressiveness and a lot of different kind of random looking, really tentacle style of nature to them. So those are a good choice there. Then you do have this very large dome section which can hinge up towards the back to just reveal that all nice and open. Once again, this side part has fallen off, but you can see he does get a couple of control levers inside of there and one console which uses a sticker piece. To me, this is definitely one of those superhero sets from LEGO where most of the value, I feel, comes from the collectability of the minifigs, especially Supergirl and Martian Manhunter and Brainiac as well. Superman, you know, they'll keep coming out with various versions of Superman again and again and again over time, but some of the not primary characters are really collectible to get in minifigure form. Most of the pieces in the set, of course, go towards the skull ship, and again, I really like what they did with the face on the front, but the play value of it, I feel, is really low. It has the thing that you can hit, it has the one thing that can shoot, but that's about it. For the most part, it's something that you grab and you kind of fly around, and you have to use your imagination with it, which is perfectly fine, but there's just not a whole lot to this one. And I wish they had put some more parts into kind of just, again, integrating that forehead section of the skull just back into the dome cockpit just a little bit more, just so it wouldn't feel like a facade on the front. All told, to me, not a great set, but definitely not a bad set. I wouldn't recommend against it, especially if you're interested in those minifigs. It's just not that exciting of a set to play with. Those are just my thoughts, of course. Please feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section, even if you disagree with my opinions. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to have a chance to talk to you again soon in the next one.